Hello everyone, and welcome back to another part of Tales of Berseria. I fixed my mouth. It took far longer than it should. But, I am here. And I am so glad that it's working again. I can move my mouth and it actually detects it.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Oh my gosh, it's quiet too. Recipe discovered.
Scout ship setting sail.
Okay, that sounds a bit better. I'm hesitant to move it up anymore because I have a feeling it's literally just going to break everything.
Can I ask you a bit of an awkward question? What kind of demon would you say Velvet is? Well... Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to find a vulnerability or anything. I'm only asking out of curiosity. It's not that I doubt you, Eleanor. I just don't know much about her myself.
You fought against her, haven't you? She consumes her enemies with her left hand and claims their power. She's a demon like absolutely no other. Plunk just about any demon down in front of her, and I bet she could devour it in a single gulp.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much true. Sometimes demons that she doesn't entirely devour turn human again, but...
What? You've seen demons turn back into humans?
Is it that big of a deal?
Of course it is! Everyone knows that once you catch demon blight, that's it. There's no turning back. Although, I did see it happen with the High Priest Gideon. I wonder if there's some kind of connection.
Not that it matters if he turned back, demon or not, he's dead either way.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern to a pirate.
If I were you, I wouldn't worry about what's normal. If things were normal, we wouldn't have found each other.
You have a point.
Sorry I couldn't help, Eleanor.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. But I need to keep digging until I find out more about the kind of demon Velvet is.
Oh yes, I'm not digging for information. I'm just digging for information.
That bug!
Oh boy.
It looks pretty tough. Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like it. It must be a new species.
Incredible!
A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa now, that's a stag beetle if I ever saw one.
No. Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir in the bug community.
Hey, I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag beetle has a better ring to it, right?
What part of that sounds better?
The whole thing. Stag beetles are the strongest after all.
I can't let that go unchallenged. The rhinoceros is the king of beetledom.
Beetledom? More like beetledum.
That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro, Aizen. I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
The rhino is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs?
Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different!
So, what will you name it? I think Rhinostagros for now.
A rhinoceros. That might actually make everyone feel a little bit better. Since it's so important to them, I guess. This way, I think. Yeah.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true. That's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, pooh. How dull. Whew.
Of course, Magilo would make anyone else take her place in that regard. Is anyone surprised? I'm not. Need to set up some.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion. Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Helavis, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
And now it's quiet. It'll never be easy to make everything sound good.
Looks like you want to
I want to attack these enemies for no reason in particular.
No escape! You're wide open! You want some next? No escape! You're wide open!
Nice.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
It's an angel's blessing as long as we win.
Huh. I see. Oh, right. I have to go southwest. I think that's the direction. I don't think we've ever fought
Looks like
these
you want
things.
to die.
Might as well, I suppose.
No escape. That's all.
Oh my gosh.
You won't get away. Out of my way!
Neat.
Well, that about does it.
Oh. Oh god.
Hey, how goes it?
Zavid!
Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifried. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
Oh no, he wields the power of Persona.
I'd play more,
No
but I
way.
don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Oh boy.
Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back, Laffy said.
All right.
Hopefully he finds it. Or something. Excuse me.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Ifried.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be alright?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifried had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifried.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
Yeah. Can't keep everyone waiting for so long. Saving all of the time. Ugh. I like this port. There's something about it that's... It has a good feel to it. It's like, it's small, but it's homey. Or something. Okay, someone was upset. I did not play the card game. So, actually, before we leave, I'm going to play it. So, yeah. Okay. I think they are over. Where are they? I'm already forgetting where they are. I know they're in this area. It's just where is the question. Okay. To circle around this place like 1,000 times. Hmm. Weird. I don't see them. Am I just running past them or something? I know it was a kid with a mask. Maybe they just disappeared or something. Alright, it's my fault. I'm sorry. Someone really wanted to see it, but unfortunately, I am unable to find them. Anyhow, okay, what's this about? I've already tried these. I don't remember what this one is though.
Guess it's time to fight.
Okay.
Hi-ya! Spin, spin! Triple trouble! Like a shooting star! Paint the town red! Blood moon! Triple trouble! Like a shooting star! It's gonna get ya!
Their attacks are just so weird. Oh. Yes?
Time to fight!
Not with Magilo though.
Hi-ya! Spin, spin! Triple trouble! Like a shooting star! Hi-ya!
Let's just keep doing this, I guess. I don't know.
Like a shooting star! Spell absorber! Spell absorber!
No.
That about does it.
Be better if I use someone who actually had like an attack that they can do more damage with. Okay, Velvet. Let's do it with Velvet. I have a good feeling about this.
Take that! Devour! Finish!
Oh yeah, definitely. This one is a good go-to. For sure.
Come on, really?
It has to be a lot. Come on. A B. Oh my god. You came in 9th place. Not too shabby. Take this as a reward, meow. Water and Norman suit. Velvet. Okay, well. I think I know what that is, and I'm not interested. I do want to see what it looks like to be sure. Yep. I don't care.
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Lavi's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless! Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Ah, of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here, this one's for you.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes, it's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Finally, something I can get behind. Let's go. North of the fence, something?
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from... I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
I know. It's so nice.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well...
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
None of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about.
Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
You know, out of anyone's suffering, I think Magula's suffering is just the best. I am so weird.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Burnak Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
No. No, I can't. I'm just going to assume that we keep heading north. Wait. Although... we couldn't get over there before. What about now, though? We shall see.
What's wrong, Lafayette?
I was just wondering why Aizen and Zavid can't work together to find Aifreed.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
And nothing, of course. Stole my stuff and ran away. What a jerk. No cool cosmetic to be had. I'm filled with despair. Ooh, an enemy.
Woo! It's a biggie!
You won't get away! I got you! Rokuro!
I am the vengeance! I caught you! I'm a crusher!
I'll help you!
Vengeance
Oh my god. Okay, Roko is actually fun to fight. Come on. Oh god. This is not good. Switch. Okay, I can't switch. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. And of course it's loud and I'm fighting.
No, I can't die here.
Awesome. Cool. They got this. It's okay. See?
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Super Heroine. Silky Touch Garment. For each successive hit during Mystic Art, a portion of the expended BG will be restored. Oh. Interesting. Yggdrasil Goddess statue. A statue pulled up from the X-Sphere seed, depicting a beautiful goddess. The figure is imbued with a mysterious energy that causes it to gradually move over time. Whoa. Okay, that's sick. More of this. Oh, just come on. Really? I'm just not in the mood. Oh, she was healing me. I shouldn't have stepped out of it. I am going to die if I am not careful. Nice.
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Goofy. Alright. Oh, you mastered this. That's what this one's about. Absorb HP effects for arts. I wonder if you even have anything like that. If that's even going to be useful for you. Lovey Set has a similar thing too. Also, this game always has awful placement. Lovey Set's okay, but I don't want him as a main member. Since we already have 2 people that use magic, I don't want our entire team other than Velvet being magic. No thanks. You thought you could hide from me. Enough battle. Instantly sends you to the entrance of any visited town. Cool. Okay, well, there's something on the back of this.
You better be ready.
Oh, and of course, you know, I get hot by one of these things. Why wouldn't I? Alright.
I had no problems here.
gleaming daggers, a pair of short swords that can reflect light and impair the vision of novice wielders. Good accuracy, bad everything else. No thanks. I'm good. Oh, there he is.
Eisen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Eifried card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Eifried, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only 2 reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on. I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Also, you may have noticed I can move my eyes. Like, if I move my eyes IRL, you can see my avatar's movements with her eyes. Yeah, anyhow. I can do the eye roll. I'm not sure how much you all saw that,
Get
but
what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Eisen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Eifried, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Eifried? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Here I come! Take that!
you can never run from these boss or enemies, like ever. They just trap you. Truly a sad fate.
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
What she said. Oh, good grief. Just throw all of them at me at once. Go ahead. Get out of here. Oh my god.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it.
Uh-oh. Not about to get caught by one. Hold on a second. I missed a path here. Let me find the other chest. Because I am apparently missing one. Wherever that is. Okay, not here. I'm going to assume it's somewhere over here. This area. Perhaps. Now I'm just confused. If I'm in a treasure chest, where would I be? probably somewhere at least relatively obvious. Going to assume it's lower, because there does seem like a path there, but I don't know how to get down. Not this way. There's a star the other path, so I'm just going to assume that that's where we actually need to go. I'm going to attempt to avoid it. For now. Oh my god. Let's save our game. And then proceed on this way. Actually, let's look over here. Oh my gosh. There's like a whole separate path here. Interesting. Okay, well... Civilians aren't allowed here. Move along immediately. Whatever. Oh, this is going to take a while. A whole tunnel. I'm just going to assume that we're going to go over here at some point. So for now, let's not go there. And instead, head back. No. Stay away from me.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
The music here is nice. 4 treasure chests. But where? Oh, one here. Excuse me. That's 2. Stupid fruit fly. There's one that's been hanging around my room. Just because it's a jerk. Always gets up in my face. It's like, I'm gonna take a bite out of you. I hate flies.
When and how did Ifrey disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifried vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifried would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifried about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
As much as I want to go in there right now, I want to explore first. Forgive me. Good thing I did. Oh my gosh. Please give me something good. Don't scam me. Finally. Shiba Inu tail. Try expressing your mood with this dignified tail. Tails generally aren't my style, but I'll take a look. Oh, it costs 2? Oh my gosh. Be easier to look for you. I mean, no thanks. I'm good. Roku looks so goofy with cosmetics. Ice too, honestly. They're both like, I don't know, too serious to make it lighthearted or something. Simple ribbon. I see. It does give you a lot of magic, though. So it might not be too bad. Okay. Okie dokie. Time to go the other way. And then we will save Ifrid. If this is Ifrid. Who is this again? It probably is. My brain malfunctions easy. Don't mind me. Tomato. Albert. We were just looking at your weapons. I don't know. That feels like every weapon that she gets is just weaker than the one that she was given the first place. Which really sucks.
Ifrid.
So, this is Von Ifrid.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother. Enough of your tricks!
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
That was so unceremonious.
Zavid.
Now come on out, you old coot!
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I'm making a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
We're sleeping buddies.
What? Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
He turned her into a demon.
What? This can't be happening.
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite the dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Don't you run away!
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
And of course, we're stuck to deal with them. Right.
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
Oh my god.
No escape! Hurricane! Hurricane!
Healing circle! Hop, yep. Hop, hurling top! Pierce! Gonna get you!
Form 2! Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form 0! Thunder!
Fate, hurling top! Here it comes! Surgat, here it comes! Hate the skies! Ice edge! Set, shadow flow!
Hurricane caught you! I'll stop! What?
Fate, hurling top! Ha! Set,
I'm trying to switch characters, but I can't. Won't let me.
everyone attack!
Yeah, just kill them. Come on.
Got you! Hurling top!
Hurricane! I'll stop you! Hurricane caught you!
Shadow flow!
No escape!
Hup. Shadow flow! Hup.
Form 3! Form 3! Hurricane! 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 Hurricane!
Pierce! Got you! Maelstrom! I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Got you! Healing circle!
Armor Crusher! Armor Crusher!
Got you! Here it comes!
Come! Form 2! Hurricane! Hurricane! No escape! Deception!
Healing circle! Water mine! Got you! Surgat! This works! Aqua split! Megasonic thrust! Healing circle! Megasonic thrust! Megasonic thrust! Water mine!
Caught you!
Got you! Healing circle! Aqua split!
No escape!
That's how I... Weird. Okay, sure.
Armor Crusher! Come! Hurricane! I'll stop you! Hurricane!
Leave this to me! Crash the habits! Crash
Okay.
No escape!
Eleanor has magic, but which one?
Hurricane! You're finished!
Okay, this... Yeah, that one's good.
Caught you! Come!
Ice edge!
Form 3! Form 4!
Hate the skies! Ice edge!
Nice.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that?
What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
What?
Oh, good grief.
My work here is done.
The hell did you do?
Well,
What, damn you? Follow them!
he's like copied its schematic or something. Some new stuff. Envenoming glassite. Provides the ability to trigger random poison-related skills. Nice. Well, that didn't go well. Arsazi. Let's
Scout ship setting sail.
let's see what's there. Might as well.
Where the hell did they go?
Find them. They can't have gotten far.
up here. That is a no. Outside, probably. Such a far walk, though.
Damn, he's sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Eifried.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah, my mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Eifried aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Eifried away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard, playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Eifried and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Eifried knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Eifried only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gonna keep looking for Eifried. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the Exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Eifried's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Eifried, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Eisen and Zavid have their own creeds.
They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different. Just like humans.
Well, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so...
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
That was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Maybe the people you follow aren't the best. Alright everyone, I'm going to end it here. So, if you enjoyed, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing, and leaving a comment down below for me. And as always, I hope you all have an amazing day. I'll see you all again sometime soon. And until then,